I was scared. I was really, really scared. Can I push? I was wondering if I could push, if I can make it, my baby. The first 3 months were fine. I didn't have morning sickness, I wasn't throwing up, all those early stage problems. But from the 4th month upwards, I started feeling tired. Going for antenatal was stressful, but we made it through. Even my friends were like, babe, you're very strong, you're very strong. Yeah. I guess we have to be strong to be able to carry a child. But my labor took 3 days. I was in labor for 3 days. So I went to visit someone at the hospital, and that was when I started feeling the labor pain. But I didn't tell anyone. I think that day was on a Sunday. Yes. On a Sunday, I didn't tell anyone. I went home and the pain became stronger and stronger. I didn't know what to do. I was confused. Even though I've packed my baby things, the list they gave me at the hospital, I'd already packed everything down months before then. So I called my aunt. I told her, I explained to her how I was feeling. She was at the salon. My auntie rushed down. She was like, oh yeah, pack your stuffs, let's go. Then she took me to the clinic. My mom came to see me. They said I wasn't fully diluted. They put me on a drip. They call it hot drip. I took the drip for 2 days. Going through, it wasn't funny. I was screaming and shouting. It was very painful, very, very painful. But I think it was later that night when the doctors came to check on me again that they found out that I was fully dilated. I think it was when I got to 8 centimeters. That was when they confirmed that yes, I'm ready to push. The doctors called on the nurses. I had them all around. My first experience, it was very, very, I was scared. I was scared. I was really, really scared. Can I push? I was wondering if I could push, if I can make it, my baby and all. So there's this thing about my blog group. Even though before the labor period, I've been scared about it. My blog group, I'm on the negative side, and my baby's papa is on the positive side. So there's this thing called resource. Yeah. So I was scared. I read it up online. I think that was when I was 5 months, and what I saw online was scary. Baby surviving, mother not surviving, baby, all those things. It really got me scared. But my doctors, since they know my history, so they just asked me to calm down. I didn't have any blood pressure. I was just normal till I was in labor. They asked me to push. I was pushing. It got to a time I was tired. They had to shout at me, do you want the baby to die? I said, no, push with everything you have. Push. And I was able to push out my baby safely, even though I was tired. But I was able to do it. I did it. My baby came out fine. He was healthy. But after I gave birth, because of that blood group issue, they gave me Rogam. It's an injection that stops, it depends on your baby's blood group. Like I am negative. If my baby is positive, I need to take that injection to stop the baby's blood from mixing with mine. So after I gave birth, I was given a Rogam to stop the antibody from spreading. So while I was pushing, it was very difficult for me because it's my first time. So the nurses told me they were going to give me a cut. Yeah, so they gave me a cut. In fact, one was intentional, the other one was a mistake. So I had like 2 cuts. But all in all, I was able to push out. Then after seeing my baby, they had to stitch me up. I didn't breastfeed my baby at once. I think after I gave birth in the night, I had to breastfeed my baby in the morning when I was strong enough. So, and I did lactate immediately. So it takes time before you can lactate. Breastfeeding my baby, it wasn't so bad. But carrying a baby first time, it was scary, and it was a happy moment. Seeing what came out of your baby, out of your body. The experience is, I don't know how to. The feeling is just so much. Labor pain, very, very unbearable. Hi! Like you want to go mad. Like you want to run mad. Very, very painful. In fact, it's a different thing that you go into labor and you give birth after some time. For mine, I went into labor and it took me 2 days before I could give birth. Imagine in fact, hot drip. I don't even wish anybody to take hot drip. You're in a different world entirely. Pain, your back. Your back is aching, like you're on fire. It's like you want to go mad. You don't understand. The pain the pain is unbearable. And I took 2 packs of hot drip. It's really unbearable. Very, very unbearable. I don't wish anybody to take that drip. I don't wish for anyone to take that drip at all. It was very painful. And in the hospital I gave birth to, you're the only one. Okay, they call it first stage labor room. You're the only one there. No one is allowed to come in except for the doctors and nurses that just come to check on you. No family member. Everybody stay outside. So you're alone by yourself. Nobody to help me massage my back. I was in pain. Imagine someone that is in pain, coming down from the bed, climbing the bed, banging the bed. I was in pain. I was in pain. It wasn't funny at all. I was in pain. The pain. I was in serious pain. Sleepless nights in the hospital. I couldn't sleep. I think after giving birth, they were meant to discharge me after 4 days. But the day we were going to get discharged, one of the doctors coming to check, because they usually have routine doctors that come to rotate. So he came with my baby's file and he checked my child. Well, like, this baby has jaundice. I like jaundice. said yes, that they will run a test. So they took blood samples from him. So it was very painful. Imagine them, a child that doesn't have vein. Imagine them sticking it into a child's body. So it was very, very painful. I was literally crying because the baby was crying and screaming. I was crying. But they were able to take some samples and they found out that the baby had jaundice, mild jaundice, due to the blood group issue. So he stayed in the lights for some days. Because it's a federal hospital, I think it's a normal procedure. If a child, they don't charge, they don't bill much, they don't add that to your bill. So my boy was in the lights for days. So it was very painful, running around doing tests. So it was very painful to see your child in the blue lights. To see your child in the blue lights for days. His eyes were closed. They covered their eyes to avoid the ray of light getting into their eyes. It was really painful. Imagine you staying awake so that the child does not pull down the cover. So it was sleepless nights. It wasn't funny at all. But as the days went by, the jaundice he was free from jaundice. And we're asked, in fact, I was so happy when they said the baby is free from jaundice. Hey, I said I want to go home. They discharged my baby. We came home. Another phase, trying to breastfeed. Oh, remember that time you want to sleep. You just want to close your eyes. Then you now hear baby crying. Hey. It wasn't funny at all. It wasn't funny. Carrying a baby with sleepy eye. Hi. There was a time he almost fell down from my hand. It was if not for my mom. I don't know. She really helped me that period. She really did help me. She really did help me. Whenever the baby is crying, she'll carry the baby away, allow me to get some rest. So I breastfed my baby for a year. After 6 months, I tried to introduce other food to him. He refused. SMA Gold, he refused. Every supplement I gave him, he refused. I had to keep on breastfeeding him. I think I stopped breastfeeding him when he was a year and a month. But I had to win him. I had to look for an opportunity. I told my mother I was traveling. Okay, I think I went for post-jump. I had to leave Lagos, and that was how he stopped breastfeeding. Looking back at my labor period, my labor experience, what I do is just, whenever I remember or think of it, I just smile. When I look at my boy, I just smile. I think it's a good experience. It's a good experience. It's something every lady should experience. When you're in labor, you're in pain. But when you're free, there's this joy that comes with it. There's this joy that comes with it. I look at my boy and I smile, and I'm happy that I was able to pull through everything.